I'm Nico Halili and welcome to The Score, where we tackle the hottest and trending topics in sports. The NCAA Final Four is all set to begin Friday with the San Beda Red Lions and the Lyceum Pirates once again owning the twice-to-beat edge against their separate lower-seeded opponents. San Beda will battle the Perpetual Health Altas and the LPU Pirates will take on the Letran Knights. For a preview of the NCAA Final Four, we're joined by our most requested guest. Ito ba to? Our most requested guest, analyst Bo Belga. Okay. Before we talk to Bo, we have live on the line Coach Frankie Lim of the Altas. Coach Frankie, are you there?
Yes, good afternoon, Nico.
Oh, Coach Frankie, kasama ko dito si Bo Belga and we're about to discuss the Final Four. But I have to ask you, Coach Frankie, how confident are you? You're the 4th seed. San Beda is the number 1 seed. You have to beat them twice. How confident are you with your chances in the Final Four?
We will just be taking it one game at a time. And with regards to our game tomorrow, I'm pretty confident with my guys. And we just finished practice today, and we look good in practice.
What makes you say that your guys look good in practice?
Well, we made some adjustments, and we did review the game tapes we have, and I showed them what San Beda is doing, what they are running, and I think the guys are responding very well with our adjustments. And makikita mo naman sa practice kung yung confidence, yung level nila of confidence. Mukhang maganda.
Coach, what about the confidence of, let's say, your key guys, especially Edgar Charcos? Nag-uusap kami ni Bo, ang tingin namin Edgar Charcos is the key to your success in the Final Four. Would you agree with that, Coach Frankie?
Well, I look at it as a team effort. Wala man ako tinitignan ng isang player lang, no? I don't think Charcos can win it all. He will need his teammates, especially Prince, guys like AJ Coronel, Kim Maurin, even Rason, all those guys, and everybody should step up. It's a case of win or go home. So we want to win and stay in the series.
Well, total coach, you mentioned Prince Eze. Do you believe that Prince Eze is going to give San Beda all sorts of problems tomorrow?
Well, yes, I think so. I think we're about to control the paint. And if the basis was last game, our last game with San Beda, wherein Tankua scored almost at will in the paint, and syempre, we already made adjustments for that. So I think it's a big factor with regards to our defense.
Speaking of your defense, Coach, just one last question. You're looking at Robert Bolick. Bolick is a guy who has shown the ability to score 50 points. How is your defense preparing for Bolick tomorrow?
Bolick is a very talented player. He's PBA bound already. And sabi ko sa kanila, man for man, I think we'll have a hard time controlling him. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do. And that is to stop people, stop players. And not only Bolick, but at the same time Mocon and Tankua. And these are the main guys of San Beda. And if we are successful in stopping or limiting these players, then we have a good chance.
Coach, before I let you go, this feels like destiny. You bringing the Altas to the Final Four, ang katapat nyo pa, of all the teams, of all the schools, it has to be San Beda as the number 1 seed. Does this feel like destiny to you, Coach Frankie?
Well, maybe, yeah. I never thought of that, but yeah, maybe it's a big test for us. You go to the Final Four for after a long time, and guess what? We're meeting San Beda, my former school, and siguro talagang ganun. It's not gonna be easy, but we'll try our best. We'll give it our best shot.
Well, the best things in life are never easy, Coach. Coach, good luck tomorrow in the Final Four.
Salamat, Nico. Thank you very much.
Coach Frankie Lim, head coach of the Perps. Boom, bigat nung kailangan gawin nila, Coach Frankie. They have to beat number 1 San Beda twice in order to make it to the finals.
Meron naman siyang material. You have SA at the center position, tapos yun nga, yung Charcos sa guardia, tapos meron ka pang supporting unit. I think maganda magiging matchup ng Perpetual and San Beda tomorrow. At
least Coach Frankie was honest kanina. Sinabi naman niya alam niya na magiging problema si Eze nila tangkuhan ng San Beda frontline. You've seen Eze in action. What makes him a dominating player para sa Perps?
Yung height. Kasi sa tingin ko walang kasing laki ni Prince Eze sa San Beda. If he really knows how to play yung center position na ma-maximize niya, I think kung hindi mag-graduate yung mga San Beda center or big man, yun ang magiging problema nila.
And then, I think ito si Coach Frankie, ayaw niya masyado i-build up si Charcos. You and I, we've been in this game long enough. So, gusto niya parang team. But you and I also know, ang papel ni Charcos, taga-kumpas. And that is so crucial for a team. And you probably played with players na ganito na, maybe stats-wise, hindi parang, wow, grabe stats. Pero, tanggalin mo yung pagkumpas nila, everything changes.
Oo naman. Kailangan mo sa team yun in every team, kailangan mo ng talagang core general. Parang si LA. Talagang namamaniobra niya, nadadala niya yung team niya kung saan dapat. And yun yung nakikita natin kay
Edgar Charcos.
Edgar Charcos.
I mean, look at the numbers. These are solid numbers. And when he was injured, nag-iba yung takbo. Nag-iba yung takbo ng team ni Coach Frankie. But of course, end of the day, San Beda is going to have the huge advantage. Number 1 seed.
Oo naman.
Man for man, the more talented team. They have the championship experience, the playoff experience. Ikaw ba, sa tingin mo, San Beda, tagilid? Or parang they'll probably take care of this in one game?
Ako, I'll give them until game 2.
Pwede pa to? Pwede.
Sa tingin ko makakaisa si Coach Frankie dito.
Because it's Coach Frankie.
Maybe. Diba? And then, I think the Perpetual have the material to beat any team in the NCAA.
Yeah.
Tinalo nga nila yung Lyceum eh.
Exactly.
Diba?
Yung Perpetual has the ability to compete and beat top teams.
Kahit sino pwede.
At saka pag tinignan mo yung matchup ng Perps tsaka San Beda in the 2 rounds, dikitan lang. So, maybe you're right. Maybe baka ito sagad.
Diba?
Sumagad to another game. Okay, we're not yet done. When we return, we'll talk about the other NCAA Final Four matchup. LPU Pirates, Letran Knights. We'll discuss that when we return.